Alright. Okay. Alright, we are live. Alright. Let's get the chat up. Today's gonna be a pretty short stream, so just as a heads up, today's stream's gonna be pretty short. It's gonna be about an hour, and then after this, because tomorrow we do have a Friendsgiving stream, I'm gonna be working on a couple things with VTuber Winter Prom, and that's gonna be pretty much it. But yeah! Okay, the chat should be set up. And then I'm gonna put the text up. Alright. Wait, hold on. Alright. So let's get started. Alright. Okay, hold on. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Yahoo! I'm the least chaotic pink bunny maid you'll ever meet, Cooky Usagida! Good evening, everyone! Good evening! Welcome to today's stream. Today is a pretty short stream today because we're going to be working on a couple stuff for the VTuber Winter Prom. So, I do have to update a couple things for the VTuber Winter Prom. So, after that, I'm going to post up all details. But today's topic that we're going to be working on today, it's going to be a pretty short stream for the VTuber Winter Prom. But what I'm going to be working on today is mainly for the upcoming collaboration with the Calling for the VTuber Winter Prom. Yeah, I'm going to work on that today. Yeah. Friendly reminder. After I get started on the work for today, I'm gonna be posting it on social media either today or tomorrow. But yeah. I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, how are you guys doing this evening? I hope you guys are all doing good. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm still a bit tired. Hi, Darky Cloud. Welcome in from Irium. And hey, welcome in. Andy, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, welcome on in from the YouTube side. How you guys all doing so far? I hope you guys are all doing good. But yeah, welcome in, Andy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, currently right now, I'm working on Ado Andy. Welcome in. Yeah, currently right now, I'm working on a couple stuff for the VTuber Winter Prom because there's a couple things that I do have to work on for the VTuber Winter Prom. But yeah. Oh, Choco Dreams, welcome in. Hello. Welcome in, Choco Dreams. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. Hi, Cookie. How's everything with you? I'm doing awesome. I have been super tired from yesterday's stream because yesterday my friend had a birthday, so I had a very long stream yesterday. So today's gonna be pretty short, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a Friendsgiving stream. But yeah, today's stream's pretty short. How did it go? It went awesome. It went amazing. You know, everybody, I do want to thank you guys all so much because My friend had an amazing birthday. So I want to say thank you guys all so much. I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, it really does mean a lot. It really does. So thank you guys again all so much. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that my friend had a wonderful birthday. So thank you everybody. But yeah, I won't be on stream too long today. I'm only gonna be on stream for about an hour-ish or so because thank you for the boop subway! Thank you! Welcome in! But yeah, don't wait because tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a Friendsgiving stream tomorrow. So I'm gonna be on the VC and we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a Friendsgiving celebration tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be doing that. But yeah, how you guys all doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. I am currently working on a couple things for the VTuber Winter Prom. Earlier, I got to watch the V4 Mirai debuts of Generation 5 Hour Raid. So, thank you everybody for supporting the V4 Mirai Hour Raid talents. Please go congratulate them! I was at the debuts earlier for the V4 Mirai talents of Generation 5 Hour Raid. I want to give a huge congratulations because they did amazing! I was watching them earlier today, and they did such an amazing job. But yeah. Thank you. But yeah. I was beyond proud of every single one of the talents. They did an amazing job. So congratulations. Congratulations to everybody today. It was awesome. I did also watch over the weekend the debut of the Denitsu.exe. Wait, is it? No, it's not Denitsu. It's Densetsu. Sorry, it's Densetsu. So, Densetsu.exe, and I was watching the debuts as well. And they did such a great job, too. So, honestly, congratulations. They did a fantastic job with the debut. So, huge congratulations. Huge congratulations. But yeah. When am I gonna start announcing the karaoke relay post? I'm hoping to get that done next week. So within the Thanksgiving week. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done. Cause, okay, so here's what the schedule is looking like for next week, right? So, next week, which is Thanksgiving week. So as you guys already know, next week is going to be a pretty busy week because we have Index Expo coming on up next weekend, which is going to be happening on Saturday and Sunday. So that means that I also have Thanksgiving off and I also have an extra day off for Thanksgiving. Because over here, Thanksgiving is on November. So I do have a couple days off. So I will try to see if I can try to do like some streams on Thanksgiving. But I do know that on my end, my family does have plans to celebrate Thanksgiving too. So that's what's going to be happening. But I still do have plans to celebrate Thanksgiving. I'll be doing a Thanksgiving celebratory stream tomorrow. And then as for Thanksgiving, I'm planning on working more on the VTuber Winter Prom. So similar to what I'm doing today, right? I'm gonna be working on the VTuber Winter Prom, the karaoke relay stuff. But yeah. All right. But yeah, how you guys all doing today? Oh, by the way, friendly reminder, if you guys want to join my Discord. Galaxy King, welcome! Let me give you a shout out. Good evening. I am currently working on some stuff for the VTuber Winter Prom. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome in. Let me get the Discord set it up. And if you guys, friendly reminder, if you guys want to buy tickets for the VTuber Winter Prom, we do have those. Currently available on eventzilla.net if you guys want to buy your guys tickets. YouTube, I should be able to post them as well. On Irium, if you guys are on Irium, could somebody post up the link to the VTuber Winter Prom tickets as well on the Irium side? Because on the Irium side, I'm not able to post up the tickets. Yeah, so I'm not able to on the Irium side. Okay. So, this is what it looks like on my end over here. So far for the VTuber Winter Prom tickets. But yeah, the stream on my end for today, it is a pretty short stream because yesterday I was live for almost 8 hours. How's that going? It's been going pretty good. Yesterday I had a birthday stream to attend for my best friend. My best friend was having a birthday stream yesterday. Thank you, Subway! Thank you! I appreciate you! So yeah, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Subway. But yeah, I am currently working on the VTuber Winter Prom stuff. But yes, tomorrow I will be having an open VC where you guys can come and hang out for... You've been streaming for 10 hours, that's a lot. Let me see. Thank you for the stars, Subway! Thank you for the stars! Let me see. What was 10 hours? Wait, did I actually stream for 10 hours yesterday? Wait, hold on. Did I stream for 10 hours yesterday? Let me check. Wait. So... I think that was about 8 or 9 hours, right? Yeah, that was about 8 or 9 hours. So let me see. So if it's okay, so the last stream was 5 hours and 50 minutes, right? So the Go With Your Friend stream that I did with my best friend, right? So 5 hours and 50 minutes, right? Plus, so 5 hours and 50 minutes plus 3 hours, right? So we have 5 hours and 50 minutes plus 3 hours and 5 minutes. So 3 hours and 5 minutes. So that's a total of 8 hours. So 8 hours and 91 minutes. So that means that I streamed for a total of 9 hours? Wait, I actually streamed for 9 hours yesterday? No, because I rounded it up and I did the math and I was like, okay. I did the math and I realized, okay, I streamed for 9 hours. What do you plan to do for the Open BC? So, very similar to last year, we did like a hangout in the Open BC where we got to play games together and celebrate being thankful. So every year during Thanksgiving, I usually like to host a Friendsgiving celebration. You did stream for a long time, yeah. That's why today I'm keeping it under an hour because I do want to get some rest. I did rest it for a little bit earlier today, so I took it pretty easy today. Normally, I would be working on like the VTuber Winter Prom stuff, and then I would also be streaming too, right? But today, I also gotta rest up too, yeah. So that's what it is. But yeah. You guys are right. You guys are right. I did stream for a pretty long time yesterday. But you know, I'm glad that, you know, I got to be a part of the birthday celebration because, you know, my best friend had the best birthday ever. And I can definitely tell you guys, you made Abua Takahashi's birthday the best birthday ever. You know, my best friend had a really great celebration and, you know, he deserves it. You know, we've been best friends for almost 5 years and I can tell you that he definitely deserves, you know, the best birthday ever with, you know, loved ones, celebrations, you know, everything that he's ever gotten and more with the support that he got from his birthday. All the support, he deserves it so much and you know, I'm just so proud of him. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm glad too. You know, I'm glad that I got to be a part of Abua Takahashi's birthday. And I'm glad that, you know, I got to be a part of his birthday, you know, and I'm glad that, you know, that you guys got to be a part of it as well. You know, I want to, you know, support my friends in a lot more ways. You know, if a friend, for example, is like having a debut or a birthday, right? I want to do the best I can to support everybody no matter what. You know, I want to be there and I'm doing the best I can to be there for, you know, my friends as a VTuber and as a person too. You know, I want to spread all the love and support, you know, especially with the VTuber Winter Prom coming up too. Not to mention, you know, the calling is having a Kickstarter, you know, and I'm helping to promote the calling at the VTuber Winter Prom this year. So there's a lot going on. You definitely need rest. I think after the VTuber Winter Prom, so currently right now, but when I'm looking at the schedule, there's about 2 weeks left until the VTuber Winter Prom. 3 weeks left. So I'm in the final stages of planning for the VTuber Winter Prom currently. Yeah, so I'm currently in the final stages. I'm currently in the final stages of planning and all that. But yeah. Okay, so I have that one, right? Okay, I'm trying to. figure out the rules, right? Okay. So I got the showcase site ups open, right? Okay. Let me send this over. Hold on. Oh, right! Oh, right! I just realized I also have to finalize the karaoke site ups too. Because I have to finalize everybody's karaoke relay site up. So I'll send this over to... the team. So let me get that sent over. But yeah, hopefully after the VTuber Winter Prom, I plan to take a rest for about 2 weeks. So around like the holiday season. Jacob Q, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for the stars on the Irium. Appreciate it. Thank you. And, I just want to say, yeah. Alright. But yeah. How you guys all doing so far? I hope you guys are all doing good. Yeah, today's just a pretty short work stream. I'm just working on just some of the stuff with the VTuber Winter Prom that needs to be done. So I'm only doing a little bit of work today because yesterday, I'm still pretty tired from yesterday's birthday stream, because yesterday I was live for about 9 hours because my best friend had a birthday yesterday. So yeah. Asana! Hi, let me give you a shout out! Hi! How are you doing? I gotta give you a shout out. Hold on. Hi! Long time, yeah! How have you been? I hope you're doing good! Oh, by the way, friendly reminder, we're having the VTuber Winter Prom again this year! So, I'm currently working on a couple things for the VTuber Winter Prom, so if you do ever want to spread the word around, please do feel free to. I'm busy. My CSC. But yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. And welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's been super busy as well on my end. Yesterday, I was on stream for about 9 hours because my best friend had a birthday. So, and then I'm doing a short stream today because tomorrow I will be doing another stream. And that's gonna be in the afternoon. So tomorrow is looking like another stream. But instead, tomorrow's gonna be the Thanksgiving celebration. So I'm gonna be hosting a Friendsgiving celebration. Because every single year over here on my channel, right, we usually host like a Friendsgiving celebration. So we're gonna be hosting Friendsgiving this year over here. Yeah, we're gonna be hosting it. We're gonna be hosting a Friendsgiving celebration this year. Yeah! We're gonna be hosting it. But I'll be hosting a Friendsgiving celebration stream, and then I'll be hosting a Friendsgiving celebration stream tomorrow because my schedule for next week is pretty busy. So on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be participating in Index Expo, which is an online convention. So I'm an official content creator this year for Index Expo. So Index Expo invited me to, do a virtual tour. So I'm going to be doing a virtual tour at the Index Expo this year, which is an online convention. So if you guys want to check out Index Expo, you guys can go on their website at indexexpo.com. I'm going to be an official creator at Index Expo this year. So I'm going to be, doing virtual tours around. But yeah, Index Expo invited me to do virtual tours this year. So I'm going to be an official creator. That's cool. Yeah! I'm so excited. I am so excited. I have never been to Index Expo. I've never been to Index before. It is super cool. Like, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, and what I've seen of Index Expo, the fact that they're putting this convention together in an online environment with the video games is so cool, right? Like, you get to tour around an entire convention center. Like a video game. And it's like the coolest thing ever. It's so, so cool. Doing alright, just trying to finish a part of the website with enough time left to play games before bed. My CSC. No worries. But yeah, I just want to say, Subway, thank you so much for all the hard work you've been putting into the website. I really, really appreciate all the hard work. Guys, can we get a round of applause for Subway in the chat? Subway's been working so hard on the website. Can we get a round of applause for Subway for all the hard work that they've been putting into the website? I really appreciate it. So, thank you so much. It really, really means a lot. I know for me, my schedule's been quite busy too. So I really wanted to work on the website for High VTuber Expo, but I wasn't so sure what the website was going to be. But currently right now, High VTuber Expo is getting a website courtesy of Subway. So thank you, Subway! Thank you! Thank you for the punchy punchies, everybody. Thank you. It's round of applause for Subway, guys. Subway's been working so hard. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. And thank you guys all so much for the hypes and all the support, guys. So what are we announcing the karaoke relay? The karaoke relay should be, the final announcement should be coming out during Thanksgiving week. I'm going to try to get everything done as much as possible for Thanksgiving week. But do know, because next week over here is Thanksgiving, do keep in mind that I am in the US. So, I am in the United States, and it is a holiday over here next week, which is Thanksgiving, and my family does have plans. So, I'm gonna do the best I can to get as much done as I possibly can do. So, there might be some delays. But I'm gonna do the best I can to make sure these get turned into on the social media in an orderly fashion. Because I want to make sure you guys are able to spread the word in time. I want to make sure every single one of you guys is able to turn in the announcement in time. And I want to make sure, every single one of them is able to turn in, the announcement on time. So I completely understand. I want to make sure, we do turn in the announcement on time so that we can spread the word about it. So yeah. Am I excited? I am excited for the VTuber Winter Prom. I am very, very excited. It is a lot of work though, I will tell you. But I am so excited at the same time, because one thing that I'm excited about with this year's VTuber Winter Prom is all the karaoke relays. The calling being there, wrestling, the Bon Bon Bodies tournament being there. It's gonna be so awesome. And I'm just so excited, with everybody is, spreading the word about it. And it makes me so happy that people are spreading the word and are supporting the project. And, the VTuber Winter Prom has grown so much. And, I'm so proud. I'm just so proud of the Winter Prom and everything that, the Winter Prom and High VTuber Expo has accomplished. High VTuber Expo has accomplished so much. And I'm just so proud of High VTuber Expo. I'm just so proud. There's a lot of things in the future that I am excited about. There's a lot of things that I'm excited about. And a lot of things that I know you guys are excited for as well. I am so excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, right. I gotta look at the schedule. Right. I have to look at the schedule. Because I gotta make sure I get the correct dates in HST for everybody. So I gotta look into that. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna finalize the schedule and turn in the times. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me finalize the times really quick. Okay, so let's see. All right. I have to make sure I get the schedule as well, so that way we don't forget. That way we don't forget. That's the one thing, is that for me, I want to make sure that I have a schedule that's finalized for the VTuber Winter Prom, so that way we can organize who's gonna be participating in who. But yeah, I'm gonna finalize everything. And then I could also convert it in the time zones as well. So, okay. Next one we have is... Okay. Alright. The next one is... Okay. Alright. Next one is... over here. Okay. Hold on. Alright. Let me get the schedule. Okay. I do have to organize it. Oh, right. I gotta make sure everything is organized according to the schedule. Okay. So, let me see. Am I excited? I am! I'm so excited. I am so excited for the VTuber Winter Prom. As for next year, though, I think for next year's VTuber Winter Prom, you know, we got a lot of support this year for the VTuber Winter Prom. So, next year, I might want to look into getting some volunteers for next year. But yeah, would you guys be down? So, okay, question for you guys, right? So, if we ask for volunteers for next year's VTuber Winter Prom, right? Would you guys be down? Would you guys be down for next year? But yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because here's the thing, right? So VTuber Expo is growing, right? Bad this time, absolutely. No worries. It's all good. You know, I do understand that, you know, December is a pretty busy time for everybody. Possibly. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No worries, Andy. It's all good. It's all good. I do understand. You know, December is quite a busy time. You know, December is a really, really busy time. So I do understand. I do understand. It's a pretty busy time. So if you guys can't volunteer, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But it's for next year. It's for next year's Winter Prom. So it is for next year. But yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right? So with High VTuber Expo growing, right? And I did say that High VTuber Expo plans to become an LLC next year, right? So that means that we're gonna have to start into looking to raising funds in order to be able to convert High VTuber Expo into an LLC. Which I did talk about via a Donathon, right? So as High VTuber Expo grows, that means that we're gonna need volunteers, right? So that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. But yeah, I was wondering if I did put it out the application for next year's VTuber Winter Prom for future events that people can come and help out. You know, for next year's events, we could do something like that. You know, we could have the volunteer applications open. We could, you know, we could have like people sign up if they want to be volunteers and help out with like our future events. Like, okay, so the VTuber Winter Prom is one of the events that we host, but there's also another event that we also host too, right? So High VTuber Expo also hosts a lot of other events. But our busiest event is actually in March. So around March to April, that is usually KawaiiCon season. So that's actually our busiest. That's actually our business because we do have a pretty big demand for VTubers who do want to sign up for these slots. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. We do have a lot of people who do want to sign up for the slots. So we do have a lot of people. So that is definitely one of our busiest slots. That is one of our busiest slots. Especially since I have noticed too that the VTuber Winter Prom, well, the KawaiiCon interest in the VTubers, especially in recent years, has definitely grown astronomically. So for next year's VTuber stuff at KawaiiCon, I'm looking to get more help for that one. So I have gotten, this time around for next year, I got several VTubers who are interested in helping out with the KawaiiCon stuff, so that I am working on. But yeah, that I am working on. That I am working on for next year. But yeah, that's our busiest event. Our busiest event is definitely, well, aside from the Winter Prom in December, our biggest event that we have is the KawaiiCon. That one gets a lot of demand as well. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so we have, I'm gonna reorganize this to make sure that the time slots make sense, right, for everybody. And that way, too, I know who is scheduled for who at what time. Because I want to make sure that... Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I tend to get very confused at times when it comes to time schedules. So that's something. Okay, so we have. Okay. It looks like we have. Okay. Okay. That could be it. Over here. And then. Let me see. Who's over here for. Okay, so we have. Okay. We have one participant for 9 a.m. So the event this year has to be changed from. So this year's event starts at 9 a.m. HST. So this year, the Winter Prom Karaoke Relay starts at 9 a.m. HST. Since we have more people this year. So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to organize it. Okay, so one's 9 a.m., one's 9:30, 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. And then I have to ask if someone's gonna do 11 a.m. HST. Yeah. That's the question. I do gotta ask on that one. Okay, so... Okay. We have a lot of people that signed up, yeah. This is the one. This is the one that everybody signed up for as well. That is C. So I will put that there as well. Okay. And then that's over there as well. But yeah. Oh yeah, right. I do gotta ask if the time, because I want to make sure that the times that I scheduled them in is the times that they'll be able to participate. So I want to make sure that I get that done. Okay. Everybody should be scheduled in though for the time slots so far. Okay. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that over there as well. Okay. It does seem like that we did get most of the people who got the scheduled time finalized too. I just gotta make sure that we have everybody who wants to participate. Hold on. Oh, wait. Right, there was somebody who wanted to do the karaoke relay that had interest as well. So I gotta ask them if they're willing to do... Okay, so... We have one that's for 10:30 a.m. HST. So I gotta ask them if they could do 11... There's someone who could do 11 a.m. HST, so... I gotta see. Okay. Alright, so we have... Okay, let me see. So you have one scheduled in for how many times, right? Okay. 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and then 3:30 p.m. But I gotta see if they could do... No, there was somebody who wanted to sign up for the VTuber Winter Prom. So, there was someone, and I do remember the last time that we spoke that they wanted to do the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay this year. They did wanted to do it, so I'm gonna ask them if I could squeeze them in for 11 a.m. HSP. Yeah. Let me see. But yeah, let me see. But yeah, I would need to contact them. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Okay. Alright, so when is it? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try and reach out to them possibly tomorrow or Monday. Because I did remember last time that we spoke that they had interest in wanting to be a part of this year's VTuber Winter Prom before the applications closed. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them for 11 a.m. HST, and then I'm gonna see if somebody can do 11:30 a.m. HST or 12 p.m. HST, and then we could do like an intermission, like a halftime show. And then, okay. So here's what I'm thinking about, right? So I'm trying to finalize the schedule for the VTuber Winter Prom based on everybody's time slots. So I'm looking at the time slots for everybody. I'm trying to see, right? Okay, so here's what we have so far confirmed, Cookie Nation. 9 a.m. HST, 10 a.m. HST, 10:30 a.m. HST has already been booked. 3 p.m. HST has already been booked. 3:30 p.m. HST has already been booked. I'm trying to look for the slots between 11 a.m. So this is what I'm gonna put, right? I'm gonna write this down for side notes so that I can remember this. All right. Let me type this in. Let me type this in my notes. So my notes I'm gonna put, right? Okay. Oh wait. To put this in Google Keep, right? Right. Let me write this in Google Keep. Okay. So we have vacancies. Right. So time slots. VTuber. Oh, right. We're almost in an hour. So. Oh, right. Today's supposed to be a short stream, and we're almost about an hour. Okay. That's okay. I don't mind extending the stream for a little longer, but I'm gonna try to keep it within about less than 2. So, time slots VTuber Winter Prom, right? So, 9 a.m. So, 9 a.m. The slot is taken for 9 a.m. HST. 9:30 a.m. taken. 10 a.m. HST. So, this is in HST. So, I'm going to put this in HST or GMT minus 10. So, GMT minus 10. I'll also put some time converters as well. So that way we can convert this in other people's time zones. That way I can remember this. Okay, so 9 a.m. taken. 9:30 a.m. taken. 10 a.m. taken. And then we have 10:30 a.m. It's taken for the slots. Right? 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is... Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. So, 9 a.m. is taken, 9:30 a.m. is taken, 10 a.m. is taken, 10:30 a.m. is taken, 11 a.m. is 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 12 p.m. Okay, 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m. Yeah, I want to make sure I put this in the Google Keep so that I can figure out the slots, right? Okay. I do want to keep this in my notes. Alright, so 1:30 p.m. 2 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m. is taken. That's for sure. 3 p.m. is taken. And then 3:30 p.m. is taken as well. So these two slots that we have so far. Okay. So I'm gonna reach out as an update. If anybody else wants to take those slots, I will put these slots that are open as well. But yeah, okay. So this is what it's looking like based on everybody's schedule. 9 a.m. is taken. 9:30 a.m. is taken. 10 a.m. is taken. 10:30 a.m. is taken. And then we have a vacant slot from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that is a total of how many hours is that? So that's about 3 hours. 3 hours. So if anybody wants to do additional slots, then I can ask them if they want to do additional slots for any of the stating, and they can do that too. And then there were also other people who reached out who wanted to do the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay before the applications closed. So I'm gonna let them know as well. Okay. I think we should be pretty good for now. Yeah. And then the end is gonna be at 4 p.m. for the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay. Alright. Time slots to VTuber Winter Prom. 9 a.m. is taken. So let me highlight that. That way I don't forget. I want to make sure that I don't forget. I usually like to bolden these. Okay. Bolden the letters that are not taken. So that way, if people want to sign up for these slots, we have these slots so far that are available. Hello, Irakun, welcome! Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Hold on. Welcome in. I am currently getting some VTuber Winter Prom work done. I did a 9-hour stream yesterday with Amuro Takahashi for his birthday celebration. Not his anniversary, birthday. He had a birthday. He had a birthday stream. But yeah, I am getting work done, so I'm trying to finalize all of the karaoke relay participants. So what I'm looking at currently right now, Cookie Nation, is currently right now, the karaoke relay slots from 9 a.m. So based on what I wrote in my notes, right? Based on what I wrote in my notes, right? So I put this in my notes so that way I can figure out which slots are not taken. But 10:30 a.m. So from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., those slots are taken. 3 p.m. and 3:30 p.m., those are taken. But there was a person who did want to be a part of the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay this year. This year. So I gotta ask them if they want to take any of these slots. And then we could also schedule. There was also another person that also signed up too, so I could ask them if they want to take any of these slots, as well as the participants who want to participate in any of the extra stating karaoke relay slots as well. So they could do like more karaoke stating if they want to. So yeah. I'm gonna let them know. So here are the time slots that we have confirmed so far. So I'm gonna put the names as well. Okay. Alright. So we have Okay, so let's see. So I'm trying to keep organized. Oh no. No. That is not it. That's not it. Wait, is it 10 a.m. HST? No, it's 10 a.m. HST. I was right. Okay. So here's what I got so far. So, okay. 9 a.m. is taken. 9:30 a.m. is taken. 10 a.m. is taken. 10:30 a.m. is taken. And then 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. is currently vacant. I'm gonna reach out to the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay participants and see if they want to pick up any of the additional slots. And then as for the people that signed up before the deadline, I know there were 2 people that signed up before the deadline. I'm gonna see if I could reach out to them and see if they want to take those slots as well. But yeah. I did send the stuff to the calling team to take a look at the finalized slots, so that's what I did. And then I worked on the social media posts as well. So I worked on the social media posts for all of the participants with the Winter Prom. That's also done as well. I also worked on that. And then I worked on the social media posts for everybody so they can post it with the time zones in HST. Everybody has their own PNG too, so I'll also put that too. But yeah, if anybody wants to take over those slots for the karaoke relay, we're more than happy to let them know that the slots are available. I can put the slots in there. Okay. How many people are participating in so far? We're close to 10 people this year that participated. So, I think this year, including also myself as the host, I think we have about close to 10. I think it's about 9 people. Yeah, I think it's about 9. So, not including the host, I think that's about 8. Like about 8 or 9 people. But yeah. As for the finalized announcement of the finalized guest of who's going to be participating in it, I'm not going to be announcing it until after Thanksgiving. Because I want to make sure that I'm able to get the final time slots that work with everybody. And if there's any changes that need to be made, then I will work with them to ensure that the time slots in HST are corrected, or they want to also use their old time zones too. That'll also work well as well. We can also use the time zones that work as well, so we'll do that too. But I do want to make sure that everybody's time zones work really, really well. You know, with the needs of everybody. So I want to make sure all the time slots work really well and that everybody is happy. That is something that I want to make sure at the end of the day. Everybody is happy. You know, VTuber Winter Prom is about celebrating, you know, VTubing, especially during the holiday season. And, you know, I want to make sure that everyone who comes to the VTuber Winter Prom, you know, whether they're going to be sitting as a guest, whether they're going to be participating in the collabs, whether they're going to be part of the calling or Bob Body's wrestling team, I want to make sure that everybody has a great experience. So, If you guys have any comments, friendly reminder, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, please do not hesitate to let me know. I want to make sure that these events are a success. So if you have anything that you want to ask me, anything you have any concerns about, let me know. Let me know. I'm more than happy to answer your guys' questions. But yeah. Do you guys have any other questions or concerns about the VTuber Winter Prom? Anything that you guys are excited about coming up? Anything that you guys are excited about coming up? Okay. But yes. With that being said, since we did promise that today is going to be a pretty short stream. It's going to be pretty short because I do have a VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay tomorrow. Excited for the whole thing? Me too! Yeah! I'm so excited for the announcements. I know the High VTuber Expo team has been working extra hard. And, you know, everybody at High VTuber Expo is so excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. You know, it's something that everyone in the VTuber community looks forward to, right? The Winter Prom. It's why I really like doing these events. It's because, you know, when people look forward to these events, right? It gives them something that motivates them to keep going, you know? And that's something that makes me happy. Oh! Okay. Seems like that we could redirect you guys there afterwards. Okay. Oh, I'll see if I could redirect you guys to there. But yeah. Oh, friendly reminder too. High VTuber Expo also has a Discord server. I do want to talk about this because if you guys want to stay up to date with anything that High VTuber Expo is working on, we do have a Discord server specifically for High VTuber Expo. So, any news related to High VTuber Expo, anything that is official news will be in the Discord server. So, if you guys want to stay up to date with all things related to High VTuber Expo, make sure you guys do join the Discord server. That's when all the news are going to be there. All communication is going to be there on my Discord server. I do have my own Discord server as well, so if you guys want to join my Discord server, that's High VTuber Expo's Discord server, but I also have my own. I have one for High VTuber Expo, and I have another one for myself. So I have two Discord servers. One for myself, which is my main one, and one for High VTuber Expo, which is my organization's one. But I'm excited too. I am very excited, and I know you guys are excited too. You know, it is a lot of work, but I am excited. I really, really am. And, you know, I'm excited because it's something that all VTubers look forward to, right? You know, the Winter Prom, it's meant to celebrate, you know, what makes VTubing, you know, so awesome, so great. You know, what makes VTubing so great is that we can, you know, make these events happen and, you know, build a community, right? We can make a community of exciting events and work on cool projects, you know? That's something that what makes the VTuber Winter Prom, you know, so exciting. And it makes the Winter Prom, you know, exciting too. It really, really does. It really, really does. That's something that I look forward to, the VTuber Winter Prom. You know, just creating all these events and, you know, coming together and bringing VTubers together, you know, while also bringing, you know, VTubers from Hawaii to the world. That's one of my main goals, right? Is I wanted to bring Hawaii's VTuber culture to the world, right? And if I can do that, if I could do that and bring Hawaii's VTuber culture to the world, that would make me really happy. I would be really, really, really happy if I could do that. I'd be really, really happy. I'd be really happy. I'd be really, really happy if I could do that. Yeah. If I could do that, I'd be super happy. That's something that I'm excited about. Thank you for the applause, Subway. Thank you. Yeah, the next couple weeks is gonna be pretty busy. You know, with the final preparations for the VTuber Winter Prom. Not to mention Thanksgiving is coming up as well. So, you know, my family does have plans. And then there's also gonna be a sale coming up on the Cooky Usagida Cafe Cookie Shop. So, there's gonna be a Thanksgiving sale coming up. I do have plans for Thanksgiving sale. I don't think there's gonna be a new holiday merch shop this year. Especially because, you know, with the VTuber Winter Prom going on, I might be able to try and do some VTuber Winter Prom merchandise. But we'll see. But yeah, thanks for the applause, Subway. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. If you guys do want to check out my shop, I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving sale. That's going to be coming on up. So stay tuned. But yeah. For now, everybody. I want to give you guys a friendly reminder that tomorrow we're going to be having a celebratory stream. And our celebration is Thanksgiving. We're going to have a Thanksgiving celebration tomorrow. We're going to have a Cookie Nation Friendsgiving. Which every single year we celebrate Thanksgiving. You know, giving thanks. And that's something that, you know, I want to celebrate with you guys. We celebrate this every single year in my community. You know, to give thanks to you guys for, you know, your support. It really does mean a lot. So, here is the schedule for the week. So, we have Sonic Rumble. I'm going to be changing that, though, because I'm going to instead do a Friendsgiving shit because I want to celebrate, you know, Friendsgiving. Especially since next week, it's going to be quite a busy week. Especially since, you know, the holidays are coming up. So, I want to make sure I do get that done. But here's the next stream. It's going to be a Cookie Nation Friendsgiving. VC is going to be open. So, make sure you guys do check it on out. Kirshen Paul, welcome! Welcome in, Kirshen Paul. Welcome in. We are finalizing everything for the VTuber Winter Prom. We're talking about the next stream, and there's been a lot going on. So, I'm going to be attending a next expo next week. And then I'm working on the VTuber Winter Prom stuff. I'm finalizing everything for the VTuber Winter Prom, which should be finalized by next week. Once I get in touch with all of the participants, and we finalize the schedule, hopefully it'll be released by next week. That's my goal. I want to make sure everything is all finalized before the event. So, it is a lot. Especially since Thanksgiving's coming up, and I know my family has plans for Thanksgiving, and I do want to make sure that I'm able to accommodate everybody's plans. You know, not just for the VTuber Winter Prom participants, not just for you guys, but I also want to make sure my family's plans are also being accommodated too, because they do want to spend Thanksgiving with me this year. They do want to. Especially since it's been quite a busy year this year. I haven't really gotten the chance to spend time with my family, especially since this has been a super busy year. So, yeah. It's been quite busy. It's been quite a busy year. So I haven't had the chance for me to spend time with my family as much as I like to. But hopefully next week I'll be able to try to get everything done. And then I might take some time off on Thanksgiving. Well, I'll do a stream on Thanksgiving, but it'll be like mostly like a short stream. You know, catching up with all the VTuber Winter Prom work, and then I'll head over to Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'll be doing some VTuber Winter Prom work. You know, finalizing all the stuff, and then head off to Thanksgiving. But I'll be hosting my own Friendsgiving celebration tomorrow on stream. So, friendly reminder, if you guys want to join us, make sure you guys join in the Discord server, because we're going to have an open VC. We're going to have an open VC tomorrow. So make sure you guys join it. We're going to hang out in the VC. You guys are more than welcome to hang out. You know, give thanks to the Thanksgiving. And, you know, celebrate Thanksgiving, you know. Celebrate. But yeah, I think we should be pretty much it. I'm gonna let people know actually. Let me contact the VTuber Winter Prom. Hold on. Let me do that. So I'm gonna reach out to them. Okay. I reached out to them via the announcement. Okay. Alright. And then after this, I'm gonna forward this message to the others as well. Alright. Oh. Okay. Let me forward this message to the other participants, because there are other people that signed up too, so I'm gonna forward the message. Let me get that. Let me get that forwarded. And I think that should be it. I think after this, we should be good. Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. So, all of the VTuber Winter Prom. Okay. So, update for the calling announcement. I'm gonna be waiting for the final confirmation for the calling team. And then once the calling team approves it, then I'm gonna send it on social media. For the VTuber Winter Prom karaoke relay participants, we have additional time slots that are now open. So, if you do want to sign up for a slot, you guys are more than welcome to do that. I'm gonna post this in the time slots over here. But yeah, in the meantime, everybody, I'm gonna redirect you guys to Ron Swex. Ron Swex is currently live right now. They just got back from a trip, so I'm gonna redirect you guys to Ron Swex. But make sure you guys stay tuned, because tomorrow we're gonna have a Friendsgiving celebration. But with that being said, thank you guys all so much again. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for supporting the Winter Prom. Make sure you guys get your guys' tickets, everybody. The tickets are free. It is now on eventzilla.net. So make sure you guys go to Eventzilla and get your guys' tickets. Get your guys' tickets on eventzilla.net. Your free tickets. And they're free. They're free. So make sure you guys get your guys' tickets for High VTuber Expo's biggest event of the holiday season. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to celebrating the activity with you guys tomorrow.